Okay, so it's the morning on Tuesday, and I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who helped me out. I really appreciate it. In less than 3 hours, the solution was there, and I am gonna be on a plane to Manchester in about 6 hours. And I can't thank every single one of you enough. Thank you so much. The plan is to go to Manchester. I'm gonna meet Martin from Dice and Dex, and we're gonna go, basically he's in Southport, which is close to Liverpool, where the passport office is. As soon as I get off the plane, it's gonna be about 10 to 12 hours worth of traveling, because I'm stopping off in Brussels. It's the cheapest flight I could find. And basically after the layover, I've got 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get my passport, and then I fly back on Saturday morning. So I'll be doing some more of these little videos, but stay tuned as to the whole process, as thanks to you guys, I get to try to get to LVO. So wish me luck. Let's get this passport.
The Dark Kid.
So I'm here sitting at the Toronto airport, and it's about 12 p.m. on Tuesday. My flight isn't for about 4 hours, so it's the only time I was able to get dropped off. So I get to wait here for 2-3 hours until after, and then when the little kiosk shows up at around 1 o'clock, 1:30, I'll be able to pop in and check the tickets and stuff like that. So right now, probably gonna read, go over some FAQs, film a few things, just gonna pass the time, maybe do some social media stuff. Other than that, wish me luck, and I will see you on the other side of the gate. Okay, so I just got my ticket, and I'm about to head over to security here in Toronto. Actually, the flight was leaving at 6, so it's actually 6-hour wait, not 4. But yeah, wish me luck. Okay, on the plane in Toronto. I'll see you guys on the flip side. From Toronto to Brussels, the first stage of the journey. The flight was quite good. 6.5, almost 7 hours. Best of all, I had the entire road to myself, which meant I was able to lie down, sleep, and Air Brussels had some really great service as well. So we just landed in Brussels, and I want to say that was probably the smoothest landing I've had on an international flight. He just placed the plane down. It was amazing. So from here to Manchester. I've made it to Brussels. So it was a very smooth flight. Slept amazing. Had all 4 middle seats to myself. It was great. Now I wait for my connecting flight. So I was sitting in Brussels, having some fun times. I was really looking forward to flying directly to Manchester. However, that was not exactly to be the case. So the flight into Manchester was cancelled. I'm just in line waiting for new travel plans. Let's see. Well, I had to wait for another couple of hours. I got a little food voucher and whatnot, and they ended up sending me to Heathrow, and then from Heathrow, I was going to take a plane into Manchester. Made it to Heathrow Airport in London. One more plane to get to Manchester. I was finally in Manchester, and of course, Martin from Dice and Dex was there to pick me up, which was awesome. I brought him some Timbits. I was finally there, time to sort out my passport. So I'm sitting at a cafe in the middle of Liverpool. I just went to the passport office after cancelled flights, airport getting shut down, delays. I was traveling for about 24 hours. Got some good rest, nice little creepy hotel. I'll take some pictures of the hotel after. It was pretty fantastic. And then went to the passport office, got my appointment,
and I'm just waiting now to pick it up. So all in all, it's been quite an ordeal. I still have to pick up my passport, get my ESTA applied for, and then get my tickets to Vegas. So there's a little bit left to go, but everything's looking up. So walked around Liverpool, went to the Cavern, you know, walked around the docks, you know, saw some really cool sights. Little did I know, my passport had been in my shoe the entire time. I think I have Val to blame for this.
Yay! I got it! It only took forever.
Victory! I had my passport. I was able to go to Dice and Dex and throw down some games of Warhammer 40,000 as it was 40k night. Played against Martin, taught him how to use some of the Drukhari. Also got to play against some of the locals there. Really nice bunch of chaps. I was very, very happy to roll some dice across the ocean.
Okay, so it is Friday, and my passport was finally sorted, which is really nice. Which means I get to go to Vegas. I'm so happy about that. But today, Martin and I are going to Warhammer World. So, take a trip with me. I'm at Warhammer World. Yay! Martin brought us. Say hi, Martin. Let's go inside and have some fun. I don't think I'm allowed to film inside though. Take pictures. Can I film? I know you're not allowed to do like battle reports and stuff. Sad face, but I didn't bring an army. Okay, no children. No children on camera. Martin, hide your face. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, after the obligatory picture with the rhino out front of Warhammer World, man, I was so excited. I had given myself an extra day to do my passport, just in case I had some unforeseen hiccups. And I cannot wait to go back and really enjoy Warhammer World. It was the Friday just before the 30k Heresy Weekender, so the place was packed. There were tons of people playing on the tables at the game area. The coolest thing that I got to do was go into the halls and see all the cool displays. You know, tons of displays, hundreds of thousands of miniatures, you know, and the scale of these displays and like all the miniatures was just incredible. It was really nuts to see all the miniatures put together, like just cinematically posed. It was incredible. I'm going to ETC later in the year, the European Team Championship, and I'm hoping to do either a visit to Warhammer World with a lot more time and planning, either before or after ETC. So stay tuned to this spot, because if I do it, I'm going to put out a call, and we'll probably do like a, you know, get together if anybody wants to come down and hang out while we're there. Now this display was incredible. They usually like hide an assassin that you're trying to find, but it's like 18,000 miniatures on one display, and the lights change color and stuff. Like, that was an epic way to finish my trip to Warhammer World. And then it was time to fly.
Good morning. It is 3 a.m. and I am on the way to the airport with Martin. He's putting gas or petrol in the car. We just spent a great time at Dice and Dex playing Pandemic. First time I've ever played it. I've seen it played, but I never played it. And it was a really fun game. We played one game on like normal mode, and we beat the game, which was really exciting. And then we played 2 games on like crazy mode, and first game we lost in like 4 turns, and then the second game we lost, but it took longer, so we kind of understood the game a little better. Very fun game. I also looked into bolt action today, which was neat. But my trip to Warhammer World was amazing. Really enjoyed it. And now, well, Martin gets back in the car here.
Want anything, a chocolate bar or anything?
Chocolate bars.
Drink?
Yeah, probably. Whatever is good. And that's Martin. He's awesome. So we're going to the Manchester airport, and I'm going to get on a plane and go to Brussels again. Yeah, Brussels. And then from Brussels I go to Toronto, and I arrive tomorrow afternoon, and well, technically today in the afternoon in Toronto, like 1:30 in the afternoon.
or something like that. It's gonna be a crazy day. Hopefully the airports don't close and the planes are okay. And then my flight is booked to Vegas, and that's on Thursday, and I stop off in Detroit, so hopefully that works out. But I'm super pumped, and I once again want to say thank you so much to everybody who got together to help me be able to do this. Without your help, I would not be here, and my LVO journey would be moot. So I cannot thank everybody who helped out enough. Everybody that's out there watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, and actually caring about the stuff that we do here on the channel. Yeah, so stay tuned. I'll probably do some live videos for everybody on, at the airports. But yeah, other than that, on to the next one.
My flight back was once again delayed because of snow, but once that was done, I was back in Ontario. Time to spend a few days with family before flying off to Vegas. Really excited about the trip to Vegas. I even switched my flight, ended up going to Atlanta and then to Vegas because there was going to be some inclement weather that could affect my flight.
Okay, it's time to go to Vegas. It's 6 a.m. in the morning here in Canada. I've got the car running because it's really chilly outside. And I go to the airport and it's Vegas bound time. I'm taking a flight from Toronto to Atlanta and then to Vegas, and I should be there around 5 p.m. today. I'm very excited.
I had all my stuff ready, packed away, really excited to get on the plane and make our trip to Vegas possible.
I'm through security, and now I'm going to the gate, and then the flight.
I was sitting on a plane, going to Vegas. All this work had finally paid off, and it's all thanks to you guys. I cannot thank you enough.
So I'm here in Atlanta. There's like a cool jungle theme thing. It's pretty cool. And I'm just going to my terminal. The Vegas flight seems to be on track, so that's good.
In Atlanta, I run into none other than Paul Murphy, who is TPM, Forge the Narrative, podcast and YouTube channel. That was awesome. We got to sit down and chat. Make sure you check the links down below for all the stuff that he does. And then I was on a plane to Vegas. The flight was uneventful, and we arrived, which was great. The airport's full of these cool, shiny things, and then we went to the hall to do some pre-check-in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Las Vegas open hall.
And it's tournament day. It is Friday of the LVO, and after a crazy journey, it is time to go play some games of Warhammer 40,000. So this is the end of part 1, the journey to the LVO. Join me in the next part, the actual tournament. Wish me luck.